Hello and welcome. The time has finally come. We are live for the Offaly County Finals of the Student Enterprise Programme of 2022. You guys are very, very welcome. There we go. That was a big end. Big end, big quick for me. How you doing? My name is Greg Fry and I'm going to be your host today. I think we are in the lead already. This is the 20th year of the Student Enterprise Programme, the 20th year that we have. And in our 20th year, I believe we had a first county final. So already Offaly is in the lead. Already Offaly is leading the way as the leader when it comes to young entrepreneurship in Offaly. So guys, you're very, very welcome. I think what might make sense to do, guys tell me, is do you recognize any of these wonderful faces here? Do you recognize any of these people? So a huge welcome. Now, the Student Enterprise Programme is proudly supported, and it is proudly supported by the local enterprise office. And there is no passionate lady when it comes to young entrepreneurship here in Offaly than the amazing head of enterprise, Orla Martin. So Orla, let's head over and see whether we can find Orla in the green room. I believe she's here. She wants to say a few words. Let's see whether we can find Orla. There is Orla. So a big welcome, Orla. You're very, very welcome to our county finals.
Thank you very much, Greg, and thank you very much and welcome to all of you for the final today. It's great to see you. I just want to say a few words. We're delighted that we have 9 schools participating. We have 76 students. We have 21 teachers who participated and helped out, and not to mention the hundreds of parents, relations and friends who helped along the way. So you're all very welcome and best of luck in the final. So just a tiny bit of an overview with the Student Enterprise Awards is kind of why we're involved. Beg your pardon, my camera just fell down there. So why we're involved as the local enterprise office. So we just feel that it's so important to introduce people to entrepreneurship at a young age. And the benefits of it is that this program is a great introduction to entrepreneurship. People get to develop new skills and uncover talents they may not have known from going through the normal school process. It builds confidence. It provides opportunities to start and run part-time businesses that many people will continue to run after this programme. And it creates a culture and appreciation of self-employment, because I'm sure all of you now are probably looking at business owners differently and businesses, because you can see the challenges there are to get a business up and running, to keep it running, pay for staff and to do all the different elements that are required. So from our point of view too, it's really, really good. Young people have a different perspective and they're not limited by a notion of, oh, this is the way you have to do something. They can bring new, fresh ideas and be very much mindful of all the issues that are facing the country and the planet. So we're delighted to see a number of businesses, ideas all around the areas of sustainability and digital, and a whole variety of business ideas. So here in the Enterprise Office, we also are delighted to note that plenty of businesses, young entrepreneurs go on and set up their own business in the following years. So we look forward to working with you as the years go by. And then just lastly, just to say, not everybody might win a prize today, but that doesn't mean that they won't go on to run very successful businesses. So best wishes to you all and best of luck. Thank you, Greg.
No worries, Orla. That's fantastic. Just because you hit a very, very good point. This is the beginning of our entrepreneurial journey. It's not the end of it. So the
Exactly.
local enterprise office is going to be here to assist you in many years to come. Just if anyone is listening, Orla, how does the local enterprise office help young entrepreneurs, maybe after school?
So after school, a whole range of areas. We have a whole range of subsidised enterprise-focused training programs, everything about starting your own business, doing costing and pricing, how to use social media to market and sell your business. Then we also have a whole range of supports, one-to-one mentoring that people might need a food technologist to work with them to develop a particular kind of recipe or approach, might need design consultancy to kind of polish up a design idea. There could be a whole number of areas that we can help through mentoring. And then we also have feasibility study grants. We have priming grants where people can get assistance towards buying equipment, machinery, and taking on staff. So there's a whole wealth of events, programs, and initiatives to help young entrepreneurs.
Fantastic, great stuff. And let's just take a look at some of our wonderful schools participating today, because I think I've seen someone pop into our green room. Check out who it is now. Look who joined us. He didn't even know he was up on the screen there. I freaked him out. It's literally the best dressed man in Offaly. It's our wonderful Caherlock. It's Declan Harvey. And Declan's going to officially open today's ceremony. So, Declan, it's going to be over to you.
Thanks, Ger. Good afternoon, everyone. I know the last 2 years hasn't been the easiest one to set up a new business, but I hope as a result of that, of managing to run your real business, despite the added additional challenges, you have learned a lot about what's involved being involved in being self-employed. But equally important, I hope you have found new confidence in yourself and your ability. Hopefully, many of you will go on to set up your own businesses in the future and avail of the services of our local enterprise office to help you along the way. I'd like to acknowledge the hard work and the enthusiasm of you, the students. I also want to commend the teachers who have helped to encourage you along the way since September. I wish the winners the best of luck as they go on to represent our county in the national final. And added to that, I would just like to say Happy International Day, Ladies' Day to all the young ladies taking part in this competition. Thank you, Ger.
No worries, Declan. That's fantastic stuff. And again, this man oozes passion. Mr. Offaly himself is Declan. So we're delighted that you're here today, Declan. Thank you so much for joining us. And with a bit of luck, if it's okay, we'll grab you at the very end to say a tearful goodbye when we've got our winners and we found out who's going to be representing Team Offaly in the Helix in Dublin in our national finals in May. So thank you,
sir.
Thank you. So it's back to me. So I think we're getting very close. I think we need an award soon, don't you? I think we really do. So that was Orla. So we talked to Orla and we've spoken to the brilliant Declan. Now, this is it. This is the beginning of our award ceremony. We have amazing awards designed this year by a local company. I think it's Metal Mayhem. Mayhem is the company that's come up with our fantastic awards for this year. So if we are ready, I don't know whether I can stand the excitement anymore. Are we ready? Can we get maybe some cheering going or something? Could we get some sort of cheering going? Are you cheering where you guys are coming from? Let's get some cheering going. So there we have it. Can you see me? This is what we're going to start. We're going to start with the junior category first. So starting with the junior category, and our first winner today, so winning third place in the junior category, goes to, it's Become a Superstar. You've become a superstar. And Become a Superstar is an entry from Tullamore College. I believe it's Liana, and it's a music business, Become a Superstar. So well done to Liana. And a proud teacher, that's John Alondis, is the teacher. So Become a Superstar, you are a superstar. You're third in our junior category. So without further ado, let's get to our second place winner, or our runner-up in the junior category this year. Who's it going to go to? We should really have drum rolls and stuff going on, but our second place and runner-up in the junior category for Team Offaly in 2022 goes to, are we ready? It's Little Miss Cakes. So Little Miss Cakes also from Tullamore College, and the smiling face there, that's Paula smiling away. Her confectionery business has come runner-up in our junior category, so a huge well done there. And John's done the double, also representing Tullamore College. So well done, Little Miss Cakes. So that takes us up to our first kind of big thing, isn't it? So the winner of our junior award, so our junior category award for 2022. Now, this is really the bit where we needed the drums, didn't we? We needed the drums to find out who this winner is going to be. Is that drummer? Do we still have that drummer? I think we do. Hold on. Winner of the junior award category goes to, thank you, drummer. It is Conway's Cuisine. Conway's Cuisine, also from Tullamore College. And I believe that's Cian Conway right there, looking incredibly happy. Maybe knew something. Also a confectionery business. So a junior winner, and also winning that amazing trophy. This is not the trophy, but well done. Well done, Cian. So Cian from Tullamore College, you are our junior category winner for Team Offaly 2022. Huge well done to you. We've gone big this year, quite frankly. We've gone big. We've even got fireworks going on. So let me see whether I can find the guys. Guys, can you let the fireworks go? And that is for the amazing Cian. So we've already got to our junior category winner. So that's absolutely brilliant. Cian, congratulations. With no further ado, I hear a lot of intermediate students eagerly awaiting to find out how they got on and who is going to scoop the awards here. Well, third place in the intermediate category goes to, it's Sweet Treats. Sweet Treats from Gallen Community School. Sweet Treats, you are third in our intermediate category, and the teacher there who would be really excited is Karen. So Karen Shine, well done. Obviously done some amazing work with your students this year. The team that makes up Sweet Treats is Isabel, Clodagh, Claire and Emma. So huge congratulations, girls. I believe you had recipes for treats was your business, which sounds pretty nice. I'd like a copy. Copy, should I say. It sounds like people in Offaly like their food. There's a lot of confectionery stuff winning awards. So it's definitely the county to go to if you've got a sweet tooth by the sound of things. Moving on to our runner-up for the intermediate section. So the runner-up in the intermediate section for Team Offaly goes to, it's White Grass Jewellery, also from Gallen Community School. And kid you not, when I said Karen Shine would be very, very proud. That's third place and second place, Karen. Huge congratulations. So White Grass Jewellery is made up of, it's Aoife and Sienna. Aoife and Sienna, and you created, it was homemade personalized jewelry. So you created a homemade personalized jewelry business, and because of that, you are second place in the intermediate category for Offaly in 2022. A huge congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. That's fantastic stuff. Moving swiftly along to our intermediate award. So who is going to scoop the top prize when it comes to our intermediate award? Again, realistically, we do need drum rolls. Is that drummer still around, or is he gone, I wonder? Let's see whether we can find him. Goes to, oh, it's Gallen again. It's Gallen CS Binders from Gallen Community School. First place, heck, third place, runner-up and first place in the intermediate category. But let's talk about Gallen CS Binders for a second. So Gallen CS Binders winners, the team involved there is Anya, Emma, Hannah and Ruth. So girls, huge congratulations. Your business, you obviously win the amazing trophy, not the actual trophy, but you win an amazing trophy, €250. Apparently amazing stuff. You created folders for students and teachers. So that was your business idea. And again, Karen Shine must be doing cartwheels in Gallen Community School right now. You guys have done so incredibly well. So huge congratulations to you. And, you know, do we have those fireworks? Are there any left? We did. We had a few fireworks left. That's good. Oh, I knew we should have saved some for the senior category. Anyway, well done to Gallen CS Binders. So I want to bring on a very special, probably the smiliest man when it comes to the Student Enterprise Program, and someone you guys probably know very, very well. It's the wonderful Gary. So Gary from Whiz Kids Training, he's our wonderful Student Enterprise Coordinator, and I couldn't keep him away. I was trying to keep him off this session, but he needed to be here. So Gary Lowe, you are very, very welcome, and it's absolutely lovely to have you at the ceremony today.
Great to be with you, Greg. You're making me smile, all right. No expense spared, I see on the fireworks. Fair play to you. You're pulling out all the stops. The winners are worthy winners, and they're deserving of a big show indeed.
They certainly are. Look, at the end of the day, you know, we want this show to go very smoothly as can. So just be careful we don't break anything.
It wasn't me. Nobody saw me.
I think it was Orla again. Was it Orla? It might have been Orla. There you go. So, Gary, how did you find our amazing students this year? I mean, they're absolutely incredible. Strange times still this year, impacted with COVID, and you know, every business that's managed to create something this year is a business that's incredibly inspirational, even more so than ever before. Tell us about how you found the students this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, it was fantastic working with the students this year. Again, a very challenging year, the second year in a row. I think we'll all remember this period in our lives, and a very challenging one for the students, for the teachers. But I'm absolutely delighted to say that, you know, we've had one of the strongest years ever in the program here in Offaly. We've had a new school, Colaiste, participating for the first time, and you know, there's a lot of entries from all of the other schools that are normally in. I'm delighted with the output at the end, and I do know today is all about maybe recognizing the winners in the award ceremony, and it is a competition. And you know, congratulations to the teams that have received awards already this morning, and the ones that are going to receive it now in the next 10 or 15 minutes. But I do want to pay tribute to all of the students that have participated in this program right from the get-go. They really have pulled out all the stops. An absolute pleasure to go into them. I would have been in 3 or 4 times to the various schools over the course of the last 6 months, and seeing them progressing from an idea to a finished product that they went out and sold has been really wonderful to be involved in. So I just want to say well done to everybody, not just the teams that made it through to the final, not just the teams that picked up the awards, but all of you that went on this journey with us in the Student Enterprise Programme.
Absolutely. Couldn't put it better myself. So a huge well done to each and every one of you. You're absolutely magnificent. Just before we get back to the next award, I'm actually chomping at the bit to get to the next award. As regards some entrepreneurial tips, Gary. So thinking of some of the students that have started to set up a business, maybe you've started to make some money, and maybe thinking about carrying on their business idea, or maybe even creating a new one after this competition. What kind of tips would you give to students looking to carry on their journey beyond today?
Yeah, look, I mean, we're hoping that some of the participants in this program have gotten the bug, that they have learned through this process. The one thing I would say to you is, whether you're selling Mars bars or motorbikes, it's the same type of process, taking it from an idea through a product development into, fine-tuning your product, to branding your product, promoting it, selling it, advertising it. All of those steps are common to, pretty much every business that's out there. So whether it's the idea that you have now at the moment, or whether it's a new idea that you develop, we hope the skills that you have developed through the program will stand to you. And there are some, great role models in the Student Enterprise Program. And I just want to name check, one young man, Anthony O'Gorman, who goes to Tullamore College. He's going to be featured as one of the highlight of over the 20 years of this program. You mentioned this earlier, Greg, that this is the 20th anniversary year of the Student Enterprise Program. And the National Committee have identified some of, the clear role models, and Anthony is one of those. Anthony is now supplying Dunnes Stores with his product, and he still hasn't left school. He entered the competition. He was a winner here representing Offaly a few years ago as an intermediate, and he's a great inspiration. For the others that are out there, some of the teams have made significant money this year. I know one team made over 2,000 euros. So I'm going to be coming in looking for a bit of commission on that. The negotiations will open up fairly shortly. Only joking.
Don't give them anything. Don't give them anything. You earned it yourself, lad.
Only joking. But what I would say to you is, if you've got something that's working, I don't say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, tweak it. Keep working on it, fine tuning it, improving it. There are always ways that you can enhance your product or enhance your promotion or, improve your communication. But it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. But if you keep working on it, you'll get those rewards in the long run.
Absolutely. And there's plenty of examples over the years in the Student Enterprise Program period of people that didn't win at even a county final stage that have gone to create amazing businesses and become really, really successful entrepreneurs. So I can't stress enough that this is the beginning of our journey. It's wonderful if we win today, but today we're celebrating each and every person that participated in Offaly in the awards. Now, I think it's very important to keep our pets safe. Gary, I came up with a brilliant idea. I want to have you. Just if you can just tell me your thoughts on this idea here. Now, obviously dreamt up, pre-COVID and stuff, but really important that we keep our pets safe.
Absolutely.
No?
Well, one of the things that I encourage the students to do is jump on the bandwagon. I mean, there are opportunities that arise all of the time when it comes to, business. And obviously, COVID has been a very difficult period for people. But if you were in the face mask business, 24 months ago, you have done extremely well. And, there's lots of businesses that have set up. There are lots of businesses that have adapted the way that they go about running their operation. And that's what entrepreneurs need to be. They need to be nimble on their feet. They need to watch out for these kind of opportunities and make the most of those. So I want to wish you the very best luck with your cat mask, is it?
Yeah, it's my cat mask. Now, Katrina Duggan, who's one of our fantastic judges, she's in the green room shaking her head and putting her hands. So she's a little bit more blunt than you are, Gary, being very polite there. But quite clearly, that was a brutal idea by me. So I think on that note, thanks for joining us, Gary. We'll get back to some more awards. So
my pleasure.
Let's do that now. I'll keep Gary up here for a second anyway, just so he behaves himself. So maybe he might want to say a word or two. So let's get back to our next award. Now, next award is a one to watch award. And the reason why I'm keeping Gary is I think we have that argument about that €2,000 in sales coming up right now. Because the winner of our Ones to Watch award is Colaiste Creations. So you guys have won, and it's €100 that you guys have won. Now the team there is made up of Katie, Charlotte, Jamie, Quiva, Aveen, or Aoife. Sorry, Aoife. So Katie, Charlotte, Jamie, Quiva and Aoife, and you made handmade seasonal gift boxes and an incredible €2,000 with no commission for Gary in sales. So that's amazing. And Gary, the one thing I did want to say there, and the reason why I kept you, is I believe it's this fantastic school's first time taking part in the enterprise program county finals. Is that correct?
I think so. Now I'd have to check back through my records. That's what I said earlier. But certainly the first time that I've worked with them, they may have been participating in the program many moons ago before I was involved. But absolute pleasure traveling up to work with them, and I'm delighted that they've been able to get their ideas all the way through to making money and significant money, and they're to be congratulated on that. But to the Moon Tours that got them over the line as well, really well done. And I hope they're going to be part of the program every year going forward.
Brilliant stuff. So huge congratulations to Colaiste Creations. Well done. Moving on to our next award, which is for the best report. So the winner of the best report award for Offaly for 2022 goes to It's Time to Grow. Time to Grow from Tullamore College. You've won the best report. The teacher, give the teachers a shout out there. That's Sarah, Richard, and John. Those are the teachers. But who are the two people we're looking at on the screen there? That is Kate and Julia. And you guys made customizable, sustainable plant pots and delivered student workshops. So amazing stuff. So you guys have won the best report. Could you do the double? I think there's a sustainability award coming up. Who knows? But what a great idea that is. So well done to Time to Grow. Next up then is that Sustainability Award. Who will win the Sustainability Award for 2022? Let's find out. Are we ready? Gary, you ready?
I certainly am.
There we go. Be ready now. Be ready. No clues there. Be ready. It is Bee Blooms. So Bee Blooms, you have won the Sustainability Award. Congratulations. Fantastic stuff. The team there is made up of Connor, Keelan, and Ronan. So Connor, Keelan, and Ronan, they're the lads there giving a nice wave there. And our teacher is Georgina Murray. So well done, Georgina, as well. Colaiste Choilm, great victory for you guys. I believe these are very cool. I think we can see them in the picture there. It's wildflower seeds in bowls of soil that literally create amazing colorful wildflowers and also help repopulate bees. Can't beat that. That's fantastic. So huge congratulations for our Sustainability Award to B Blooms. Moving on to our Marketing Award now. So the best marketing award, could it be the guys that got €2,000 in sales? Because they were obviously marketing their business pretty well. So let's find out if it's them. Who is it? The winner of the best marketing award for 2022 goes to... It's Faithful Books from Tullamore College. So Faithful Books, you have won the best marketing award. Now, what I really liked here, let's have a look at this. Teachers John, Richard, and Sarah are all jumping up and down in Tullamore College at the moment, but not as high as our fantastic 3 students, which is Rebecca, Shauna, and Edina, all doing backflips. You created a book about Offaly's under 20 All-Ireland winning team. So fantastic stuff. Again, proving that Offaly is the most extraordinary and wonderful of counties. And the book had lots of information about the match, interviews, managers, profiles, player profiles, and I suppose was something that appealed to people in the county. And you did a superb job marketing that business. So well done.
Sorry, Greg. Yeah, they got it into over 30 different retailers around the county, and that's one of the things that we are trying to encourage the students to do, is to get out beyond the school gate and start selling online and selling through retailers. And they did an absolutely fantastic job of building up a network of retailers, and that's really a great way to bring your product to market.
Yeah, it's the courage to even go out and to get your book into one retailer is phenomenal. So to get it into so many is incredible. So keep the faith, Faithful Books. That's a massive achievement. Well done. You won the best marketing award. Let's get to the most innovative product. So the most innovative product for 2022. I wonder what this award would go. Maybe Gary'd have something to say about these winners as well. I have it down as BOG Fabrications. Could be Bog Fabrications, but it's Gallen Community School that have scooped the prize for the most innovative product. The team there, again, it's Karen Shine again. So teachers Karen Shine and Marilyn McDonough cheering very, very loudly as we speak. And the team, the students that came up with the most innovative product was Padraig and Tom and Connor. So the 3 of you, huge well done. And as you can kind of see in the picture there, it's a tow trailer for cars. So a really cool tow trailer for cars that the guys have designed and manufactured and come up with. So the most innovative product goes to BOG or Bog Fabrications. Huge well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, innovation is an area that we are always looking to encourage. It's very difficult to come up with something that's truly innovative, and there's kind of a pattern that we're seeing in a lot of the products coming through, and some of the award winners earlier were for biodiversity and supporting wildlife and the environment. But this is a good old-fashioned industrial type of product, a very ambitious, a very big scale product to design and develop and fabricate and weld, and it's got wiring with electrics. The whole thing was really very ambitious and very innovative, and absolutely delighted for the 3 lads that they picked up that award.
Absolutely. And just if you saw the waving video at the very beginning, I'm just going to throw it up again. There's some faces, some winners I recognize in this video. Ooh, Gary's disappeared. Gary's gone. Where did Gary go? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Panic over. Do you know who's joined us instead? it's the brilliant Katrina Duggan. Katrina is one of our superb judges, and I don't know how, Katrina, you managed to pick winners with such incredible entrance this year. So, so how are you doing, Katrina? And I suppose first up, how did you manage to pick winners with such incredible quality this year?
It was quite difficult, Greg. I suppose I'm quite fortunate that I'm part of a team. So myself and my fellow judges, Pat O'Gorman from the local enterprise office, Siobhan Conroy, Caroline Collins of the Tullamore Credit Union, myself on behalf of Offaly Local Development Company, we all had the pleasure and the honour to be invited to judge the 2022 student enterprise projects. Our evaluation committee, I suppose one voice of all of them, we were very impressed with the quality and the calibre of the applications for this year's competition. The quality of applications are both a testament to both the students and their teachers and their wider family members who have supported their endeavours. We were also really impressed with the applications who engaged in very professional marketing research, the doing of the surveys, meeting potential customers. I suppose these are all crucial elements when it comes to running of any business. So the students did a fantastic job in conveying that through the reports and through the videos that they submitted. And we would like to congratulate everyone who participated in this fantastic Student Enterprise Awards. I suppose we'd also, just want to thank on behalf of all the judges and acknowledge the team of the Offaly Local Enterprise offices in the preparation that they give to this every year. Without Orla, Mary and Gary, along with their teachers in the schools, competitions like this wouldn't happen. And I suppose we're very fortunate in Offaly that there is a fantastic team there that supports the students, and I suppose to give us a snapshot of the enterprise projects that Offaly has to offer. So we're quite fortunate in that. So thank you very much for that. And I'm delighted for all the work that everyone put in, and it showed.
Great, it showed. So what if I was to say one or two things, what really impressed you this year about the student entrance?
I suppose the caliber of the applications that came in, their business reports. We can all acknowledge we're in challenging times, and a lot of the students, overcome a number of difficulties from, who's going to be part of their team to identifying an idea. They did their market research. Some were in a position where their first idea didn't work, and like a true entrepreneur, went on and sourced another idea and sourced it through. Others looked at kind of fundraising opportunities that did a mini business first and used that capital to invest in their overall business. So I suppose it's quite telling, the work that came in, and I suppose it's true to life that, if your first idea doesn't succeed, look at it, adapt, and go forward then with another idea, or perseverance is another. It wasn't all about sales, because obviously with the time of year with COVID and restrictions. Sure. But I suppose we were very fortunate with the caliber of students that came through, along with the support. Like, you could clearly see support of teachers and family. So it was very, very positive overall.
Brilliant. And finally, what advice would you give to the students looking to carry on their entrepreneurial journey beyond this competition?
Okay. I suppose the most basic thing is not to give up. There's a lot of learning to be done, and if for any of the students who did not come away with an award today, don't think, that your project isn't good or your enterprise isn't good. Stick with it. And I mean, for the ones who have come away with today, build on it. I mean, there's loads of courses available. Orla mentioned at the beginning of today, there's a variety of supports available within the local enterprise office. There are other supports available through a number of agencies throughout the county. So, I mean, to look for the supports, ask for the help. And I suppose everyone is always there and happy to help. So I suppose never give up is the key thing. Never
give up. That's great advice. I even remember, I think it's the guys that came up with the concept with a small company called Airbnb. Everyone told them it was a stupid idea. It was crazy. They were setting it up at the wrong time. It would never work. It's done okay. Yeah. So the simple reality is, if you have a great idea, to Katrina's point, never give up. Doesn't mean you can't tweak or change your business idea, but don't give up and don't let people put you down. In fact, I think I actually got some footage of some of the judges actually going through some of the applications. That's not you there, Katrina.
Well,
No,
no,
that was
unfortunately not, but
different shows. But we can see how
close.
difficult it
was.
was.
Yeah.
Katrina, thank you so much for being part of a very, very special program and being the amazing judge that you were. So well done to all the judges
Thanks
that
for having
took
me.
part in the Student Enterprise program. So now we get to the kind of very exciting bit. And you know what? Because he was so good earlier on, and he's agreed to waive that $2,000 in commission. I'm going to throw Gary back up on the screen now, because we're now getting to that stage where we're getting to the senior category. It's possibly that moment we've all been waiting for, isn't it, Gary? The senior category winner will be announced in about 2 minutes. But before we get there, let's look at who came third. As I've just dropped my envelope here, which isn't great. I have to pick up my envelope here. So third place in the senior category for Team Offaly in 2022 goes to LA Glass Crafts. So that's LA Glass Crafts. That's Art School Kieran and Nifa in Clara. So well done. Third place. You guys made homemade glass crafts, I believe. And the wonderful students that we see there is Lucy and Alana. Looks like they're waving at us. So huge congratulations to Lucy and Alana. Their teachers, Anne Maria Guinan, also very, very proud right now. So third place in the senior category goes to LA Glass Crafts. Well done, girls. Fantastic. Getting close now, Gary. We're getting close. We're up to our senior category runner-up, or second place. So who is the runner-up on the senior category for 2022? Are we ready? Oh, gulp. Okay, here we go. It's Abby Apple Juice. Abby Apple Juice. So huge well done to Abby Apple Juice. Second place, guys. And look at all those apples. What the team is made up of Joshua, Aidan, or Aidon, and Tom. You guys created a premium quality apple juice that you created right there in the Cistercian Monastery in Roscrea. So amazing stuff. And actually, if my memory serves me correct, one of the winners from the Student Enterprise Program a couple of years ago also created, I think it was brown bread from inside a monastery. So maybe that's a sign that your business is going to be big, guys. Your business is going to be big. Your proud teachers, of course, are Catherine Smith and Flora O'Brien. But well done. Runner-up, that's no mean feat. In the senior category goes to Abby Apple Juice. Abby,
you're on the money there, Greg. The Cistercian College Roscrea has a national winner going back about 5 years ago. Now you're absolutely right, Abbey Bread, and so the same school, and again, kind of using the orchards that are there at the school, and going to professional pressers, getting them done at a very high standard and a great product. But yeah, there's a proud pedigree in that school.
There you go. There's something there. So huge congratulations, runners up. And now it gets to that moment we've all been waiting for. I think fingernails are bitten at this stage. Who is going to represent Team Offaly in the senior category, in the Helix, in Dublin, in May, in the national finals, which is the 20th year of the awards itself? We need drums. We need loads of drums. We need drums. We need cheering. We need loads of stuff going on here. That drummer. There's lots of it. Oh, there we go. Are we ready, Gary?
Yep.
I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. The winner of the senior category, first place for Team Offaly representing us in the Helix in May in the national finals goes to Paper Planty, or I'm sure I probably said that very badly. Gary can slap me on the wrist now in a minute. From Banagher College, first place and representing Team Offaly in the national finals. That's Aveen Hurley is there with her brilliant idea, which is biodegradable paper products with embedded seeds. Tell me more, Gary.
Yeah, we saw, I referenced it earlier, we saw quite a lot of environmental products, biodiversity, and this was a fantastic process of embedding seeds into handmade paper, and literally, video was fantastic as well, showing the production process of how she went about manufacturing her product and creating kind of two products in one. So you can use these, for as notebooks, but she had little tags, she had greeting cards, she had occasion cards, and when you're finished with the product, you can then sow it directly into the ground, and you can grow plants from that. And the seeds that they picked again were specially picked to attract wildlife, butterflies, bees. Brilliant combination, a lot of innovation in terms of how she went about creating her product, and a worthy winner. I want to congratulate her and Ms. Hardiman and the school. We're really going to get behind her and help her develop a strong entry as she goes on now to represent Offaly at the national final. I want to wish her the very best of luck when we go to Helix.
Brilliant stuff. So huge congratulations. And yeah, you mentioned the teacher, Anne Hardiman. Well done. It's an amazing achievement. It's an amazing achievement for you all and for the school. So we are all behind you in the national finals in May. Go on, Team Offaly. Let's get some of those forwards. And you think that would be it, wouldn't you, Gary? You'd think that would be the end of the end of our special award ceremony. But don't go away just yet. I just want to give a shout out not only to Anne, who we just mentioned there, but to all the teachers. So every single teacher that's been involved with this program. We couldn't do it without you. You guys are the inspiration. You're inspiring and shaping wonderful young entrepreneurs every day in your classrooms. So just a huge thank you for everything that you guys do. We can't thank you enough. And I know Gary talked about the welcome that he always gets when he goes into the schools in Offaly, how extraordinary it is. So a big thank you for being everything that you are. Now, in order to maybe acknowledge some of you, we have something. We have a draw, or a wheel, should I say, Gary? We'll get you to spin the wheel now in a second. We've got 2 teachers' prizes to give away. I believe it's €100 is up for odds here. I don't know whether it's €100 voucher, but literally it's €100 that we are playing for. So we have a wheel to spin here. So are we ready for the first draw? I think we are. Let's spin the wheel. I thought it was going to be Patsy. I thought Patsy had it there, but it wasn't. It wasn't Patsy at all. So it's Mary Rose Coughlin is our winner. Now I'm just trying to look here where Mary Rose is coming from. Gary, you may help me out here. I think it's St Mary's Secondary School is Mary Rose.
Up in Edenderry, yeah.
Up in Edenderry. So you're the winner of our student draw, our first one. So without further ado, let's spin the wheel again and see who our second winner will be. Okay, big breath. It's Katie Murray. Katie Murray in all the way in Clara, I believe. It's Ardskol Kieran and Nifa. Brilliant stuff. So at least we got two different schools. I was hoping we didn't get two of the same schools. But huge congratulations. So well done on winning on winning an award. But really, we'd like to give you all something. But there's nothing to give. Orla's spent all our money, but all the teachers deserve something. So just to remind us, well done to all the teachers. Now, I know what some of you students are going. Some of you students.
Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money.
What, students? A prize for students? I don't know about that, Gary. I don't know about that. But the good news is I was just talking to Orla and there was a few quid left in the kitty. And I believe, I'm just checking here, I think it's €75 we have left in the kitty for a student draw. So a €75 voucher for a student draw. Now we have every student that's participated in our award ceremony literally in this particular draw. So it could be you. Not you, Gary, the students. So let's spin that wheel and find out which student has won. Jamie Doyle. Jamie Doyle, you know who you are, Jamie. Jamie, you are our student winner. So well done. You have won our student prize. So huge congratulations there. So that kind of nearly brings us to nearly teary goodbye time. It's time for the final word. I think there was a program, there was a radio program called The Final Word, but this is the Offaly Student Enterprise Program final word that we're at. So let's bring onto the screen. We have Declan. Let's bring Declan back in. Let's bring Orla back in. And you know, I'd hate Katrina to feel left out. So let's bring Katrina back in. So guys, I'll start with Orla. The final word. You still there? So, well, that hasn't worked brilliantly, has it? So, Declan, can you hear us?
Okay, Gerard, look, I would just like to say well done to all the students who took part, the winners and the people that didn't get prizes. Congratulate you all. It's been a tough time for the last 2 years during the pandemic, and to stay going at your projects, at your chosen entries was brilliant. So well done to you all. Some of you are how to say, going to represent Offaly, and some of you may not, but you have to keep going, never give up. I'd like to say thank you to the teachers, the year heads and the principals for allowing the students to have time to carry on with their projects during the year. Like, it's been a tough time in everyone. And finally, to the judges, well done. You picked very worthy winners, and to yourself and the rest of the panel, thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Declan. The best dressed man in Offaly. He is.
For now.
Yeah, there you go. I see we've Orla is. I think Orla's reconnecting as we speak. So we'll see whether we can get to her before the end. But just final words from Gary and Katrina.
Ladies first, Katrina.
Thanks, Gary. I suppose I just would like to reiterate what we mentioned earlier on, just to say thanks very much to all the students for participating in this. You're a credit to yourselves, your schools and your families. You've done yourself very, very proud. So just congratulations to you, and just to continue on with your future endeavours. I wish you the very best of luck in the future.
I'd like to say well done to you, Greg. A great show. Again, thanks very much for hosting the event, and to Katrina and her fellow judges, thanks so much for all the time that you guys put in. I think you picked some really worthy winners, and I know how much time is involved in going through all of the reports, watching the videos, as well as the session, the meeting we all had judging. So really appreciate that. You know, this ceremony couldn't happen without you, Katrina, and your fellow judges, and to look to all the students and teachers that are tuned in today. Look, great working with you over the course of the year. I look forward to seeing you all again in September. I want to encourage all of you to try and keep your businesses going. We know that this might be the end of the award ceremony, but it's not necessarily the end of transition year, or indeed beyond transition year. We'd love to see your projects continue to grow. And like I mentioned earlier, we could be featuring you in the 30th year celebrations like we are, Anthony.
Brilliant. And Orla, I think we got Orla back. Orla.
Thanks very much. Sorry, I dropped out there. But just, I guess, to reiterate what everyone's saying, thanks very much to all the participating schools, the teachers, the students, of course, themselves, and congratulations to the winners. I'd like to thank also Gary from Whiz Kids for all the work he has done. It's been a really, really successful programme this year. I'd like to thank the judges, Katrina Duggan from Offaly Local Development Company, who's here today, obviously, and also Patrick Gorman and Siobhan Conroy. And I'd like to thank Cahirlock, Declan Harvey, for taking the time out of his schedule to be here today. And I know he's very proud of all the student businesses, and delighted to see people taking an interest in business and supporting and working in their county and their towns. I'd like to thank Mary McIntyre, who's my colleague in Leo Offaly, for all her work on this programme. And I'd like to thank Ross Hathaway, who made the trophies from Metal Mayhem. And thanks very much to you too, Greg, as MC for today, and all your help. So thank you. I think I've covered off everyone. Hopefully I have. And thanks very much, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think on that note, let's bow out with the students, because ultimately you guys are the star of the show. Thank you for joining us, and bring on the Helix in May. Go on, Team Offaly.
Well done, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.